and it's gonna even what?
Oh! I think this
Okay,
is
I think there's a delay on the unpause. Anyway, Tigger is gonna. Oh, they're gonna hold on to him. He's still alive, but he also has the Aegis. He's almost dead, but they pick off the. Oh goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! All right, so the Death Ward just popped, and looks like 2 more heroes are about to fall off. It's gonna be Ivanova, who's very close to dying, as well as the Sand King.
Jesus Christ! Smile is just in a very dangerous position right
Yeah,
now.
this is like bullet time, right? Actually, let's do it. Let's do bullet time. Oh, I can't even adjust the camera. Oh no.
You just really have to go back to your normal
Yeah,
settings.
you just have to go back to normal view. Normal view.
And to all the viewers, I do apologize for what's happening right now. They're playing at a computer shop, so there really are some factors that we don't have direct control.
Yeah.
And it's just that hopefully by in the coming games, we'll be able to provide you a much more smoother stream experience, as well as the players. This is the grand finals, by the way. The
All right.
Astral Engineering Cup.
Yeah, there's a technical issue going around right now. It looks like Team Smile is calling the game unplayable. I'm not sure what this might need a decision from the admin.
Would be better if we have the tournament organizers call this one out.
But anyway, yeah. Well, this is still gonna be a best of 5. Maybe they can. Maybe we can. They can move shops or something later on. But this is actually the first time this happened to me. But
first time so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time ever.
So here at Rappler, we take on things that new frontiers for us. So DC problems that are next level right here.
Yeah, this is a next level DC problem. This is like. Yeah, this is like the international online tournaments.
Actually, yeah.
It's like that
happens.
feel. It happens, and the problem is we're only using one server. It's not like the international server, and if it's let's say a Chinese versus European team, like game 1's gonna be played on the Chinese server, game 2's gonna be played on the European server, and that stuff. So. Oh, so they are the only guys. Could be a possible server side, but. Well, we'll really just have to coordinate with the administrators and how the decision goes for this one.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to check on them. So again, this is the mental might of our computer science guys here. Team Smile is actually composed of computer science students and from UPD Demand, and they can actually tell what's going on. So there might be a server side issue.
It could be. Well, last night I was experiencing a bit of problems playing on the Southeast Asian server. So it could possibly be a server-side issue. Yeah, Ivano was saying that they're experiencing very high packet loss on their connections.
Oh my. Okay, so the screen isn't moving at all. Okay, but anyway. So well, this isn't going very well, but we have another tournament going on. We have the Invitational coming.
Yeah, it's going to be starting this June 6, 2015. It's the Rappler Dota 2 Invitational Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's featuring 8 teams, 6 teams from the Philippines. We have Team Lowly, TNC Pro Team, JWF, Team Supernatural, Genre Uppercut, and Imperium Pro Team Dota 2, and 2 teams who are from the rest of Southeast Asia, who are going to be the winners of the Southeast Asian in-house league that is going on right now.
Oh yeah, it's an international league.
Yeah, it's an international league.
So we actually have 4 local and 4 international teams coming in. So maybe you don't recognize those teams so much. I'm pretty sure Imperium and
TNC Pro Team is recognizable.
They're actually in the open qualifier. Actually, no. TNC's in the actual qualifier. He's in the qualifier for Southeast Asia. Up against Rave, up against Mineski, Myth Trust and all.
Yeah, Myth Trust, Invasion.
Yeah, those are pretty big teams that are coming up. But anyway, well, we haven't reconnected yet. I actually do praise Pooh and Friends and Smile for being very cooperative with each other just to get the tournament, this match going on well. They're being very patient. They're very considerate of their players. So these guys are pretty. They're so sportsmanlike. The sportsmanship in these guys, I do want to praise them very much. they're great examples of how pro gamers should be, in my opinion.
And as we see, I believe they're playing it, just one internet cafe or at one location.
No, I think
Oh, they're doing it separate locations.
Yeah, they're separate
Okay.
internet cafes, from what I can tell.
There you go. So we'll just wait for updates from both teams. The game is still paused, by the way. Just a quick recap on what's happening. It's 26 minutes into the game, 22 and 18. Team Smile is leading on the kill scores, but when checking on the graphs, Team PNF is starting to bank on their lead.
Yeah.
Team Smile is leading, starting from the laning phase. So they dominated the early game and entering the mid game. Team PNF had a much-needed team fight win on the top lane.
All right. So, Lewis, while we're waiting for our local scene right here to resume their game, why don't we talk a little about the international scene? Right now, the top three are Secret, EG, and VG.
And VG.
So, which one's your favorite?
I'm ready for Secret now. You've poisoned my mind with Secret. So
Puppy S4.
I was going for Team Evil Geniuses, but Lentropy poisoned my mind with Secret right now. So I'm rooting for Secret. I'm still rooting for Trust.
Welcome to the Secret fold.
I still trust in Trust.
Oh, for the qualifier.
For the qualifiers, I still trust in Trust.
I'm pretty sure Rave is hungry right now. They have
They have the urge to prove themselves that they are worthy of being part of TI.
They were in Summit, right? They had the most terrible run in Summit. They were doing well in other tournaments. They were doing okay. I mean, but their gameplay is unupdated. They play.
I mean, maybe they're still adapting to the current metagame. I mean, they're still playing Southeast Asian style, and in the Summit they went against. Maybe they could have learned a lot from the Summit. They went against the top Chinese teams. They went against Vichy. They went against IG, and of course they also went up against the top teams from the Western scene. You have EG, you have Secret, you have all those teams coming in. So hopefully it's a learning experience from them. I remember Jo in an interview before. He was saying that they are adapting into Western strats or Western strategies more now. So maybe, hopefully they'll be giving a very good performance in the Southeast Asian qualifiers.
Well, yeah, they've gone up against tier 1 teams.
Yeah.
And the possibility of them losing is probably because all eyes are on Rave. Because they're the favorites.
Pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
But I believe by this point, they've spent their time to be able to practice. They've updated their 6.83 to 6.84 because I recognize their players. That's kind of 6.83.
Well, they're slowly backing up the 6.84 meta. I mean, they're going for picks like Huskar, Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Even though Spirit Breaker was a bit popular in 6.83, transitioning into 6.84. They said that he's more popular now. We're still waiting for the teams.
We're still waiting for the reconnect. Just to, in case you guys are wondering, we're waiting for the lobby to be playable again for our players. So we're kind of delaying a bit. We're sorry about that, but rest assured, the game is still ongoing.
And hopefully, on the next games, we won't be having this issue anymore.
Yeah, but we have a fine tech team behind us, and actually it was the players themselves that were identifying the problem, and they're actually working on it themselves. So these guys, they're just here to make a great game happen. So I do praise them. They're doing such a great job. They're being so patient. So this is something I don't normally see. So
we don't really know.
So they make me proud as a Dota player. As a Dota player.
Yeah. But yeah, so far with how these finals are going, we've seen the performances of these teams right now. We have initial info on Team Poo and Friends since you did commentary on them week 3 of this showmatch series. Now we're seeing Smile perform. Who's your bet to win tonight's finals?
That's hard to tell. They actually feel very, very evenly matched. I mean, then they come up. Then this lag issue comes up. So I'm unable to say for real. Right now, PNF and their current team fight, they are definitely going to claim this team fight. They just have to finish it up. They're going to wrap it up with a few kills and maybe a tower. But the farm graphs are very close. The values are very close, and the respawn time isn't too long yet. They're not level 16 yet.
They're not level 16 yet. I mean, none of these heroes are level 16 yet.
And by the time the other heroes come back online, you're gonna have Pooh and friends without ultimates. They can't commit to a fight.
Okay, we're still waiting, guys. Yeah, this is going to what we have discussed before. Okay, so yeah, we've been talking about predictions for TI5, the Southeast Asian qualifier predictions, which we all are betting on Rave. Hopefully, it's a Philippines will dominate. Yeah, Philippines is most likely to dominate the top 3 spots for Southeast Asian qualifiers.
Actually, I would say so because we've seen TNC play. They basically did what Rave did. They went to Korea to practice for a little while.
Did they actually went to Korea? I mean, I'm not sure if they actually did. There was an announcement before that the TNC management is sending a team to Korea, but so far with what you've seen from last week, they've really updated their strats right now. I mean, it's like you can't predict what they're going to do just by the heroes that they pick. They really mixed up on their lanings depending on what the enemies have. That was the first time that I've seen a mid lane Phantom Lancer so far in the games that we have broadcasted and in some games that I've watched online. And they just did well on it. The rotation and transition from TNC Pro Team is just so good. They were 2-0 last week and week 5 of this show match here. So they're also one team to look out for on the Southeast Asian qualifiers.
By the way, though, sorry. Looks like our admin is making the call to resume the game now. So we'll be going back to the game. We're just going to ask for an unpause.
My nose is itching. I don't know why. Yeah, we would be expecting an unpause anytime from now.
Yeah, okay. So here's the call by our admin. He says that the tournament admin, that the maximum pause time is 10 minutes. And we're reaching that brink. We're getting very close to 10 minutes. It's unfortunate. It looks like the servers aren't quite agreeing. The Valve servers aren't agreeing to this tournament happening right now.
Not today, Volvo. Not today. Is there any news of scheduled maintenance for servers? Not right.
No, I think this is I think it's just a bad day for Singapore right now. We're just going to see.
Okay, but yeah, we'll have to coordinate with our with the tournament admins as to what's going to happen. By the way, this tournament is not handled by Rappler.
Yeah, it's not.
We're just doing the live commentary. It's handled by the UP Gaming Guild in University of the Philippines. This has been, I mean,
but it's by no means the UP's fault. This is actually for some reason the servers are just not agreeing with us right now. So it's unfortunate for us, but that's how it is right now. Maybe it's because it's kind of peak hours, I guess, for the Philippines. I mean, everybody's using the internet at this point. Probably.
Yeah, it's Saturday. It's a fine Saturday evening to stay at home and go online.
All right, the unpause is going to happen now. So let's get back into the game, please. So here comes the unpause, and that's going to be even over picked off. We have a flying, floating Viper. He's going to get taken down. Gets slowed and he gets tracked. He silenced as well. He's going to get cleaned up. It's going to be a full-on team wipe against Team Smile. They have under a minute to do whatever they want, and they're looking at the tier 3 already.
They're going to go for the tier 2 at mid lane. And the thing, Tigger just lost his ages of being more than he's already part of the BKB, which means he's going to be unstoppable now. And you see the problem with Team Smile is that they don't have a real answer to Tigger, to the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, they don't have an answer to the Storm Spirit. Well, yeah, they can't really take him down, but then again, Tigger isn't going to be able to tank it up. Like, he's not the type that can last long if he gets locked down or he gets hit a few times.
But with BKB on him, would you really have any lockdown, like any true lockdown? You don't have silence on your team. No one's going for Orchid. Okay, here's like Wind Ranger went for Desolator first. Right? Would have been a better bet if he went for Orchid.
Well, that wasn't a specific stop against. Actually, no, it's a great stop against the Brewmaster, as well as Stinger. Yeah, as well as Storm. So I just wanted to confirm that BKB is there. Okay, he has 2 items of the BKB.
He's flying in, and there you
go. There. So it's now complete. There's also a mech on the ER, so their sustain is just so much better now. The top 3 on the net worth is actually all Pooh and friends. You got Tigger, you got Kanga, and you have Piglet right there. There's a smoke going on here for Smile. They're looking for a pick-off.
Okay, Brewmaster is going for Assault Keras Piglet. His Shiva's Guard is going to be flying in. Yup, it's going to be flying in anytime soon. So that's...
Okay, they find Piglet. Piglet was just so close to an Invis rune, but he's not going to be found. He's not going to find. He goes into the Crimson Guard. Is he having cover coming in? Yes, reinforcements are here in the form of Kanga. But can they last? Piglet cannot last much longer. His HP is almost up. But here comes Tigger. He's doing his tricks. Even Nova is silent. Cannot run. About to be cleaned up. The Piglet is dead. And now even Nova as well. And now they're looking at Eeyore. Eeyore is going to get finished off. He does get killed. That is 2 for 1 so far. Tigger has no more mana. He's going to get killed. He's going to get wiped off. Oh no. This is such a bad situation right now for PNF. Their Witch Doctor's still not back.
Still not reconnecting, and just someone's just using it.
Yeah, someone's just using it. Okay, for clarification, there was some sort of PC problem for Witch Doctor, and unfortunately has not come back yet. But it's been there was a rule on the pause, and they have to unpause now. So now they're stuck. The Witch Doctor yet to reconnect to the game.
That was a very good team fight from Team Strong. They just got the pick off, and they forced, they forced Bristle back to use his Crimson Guard, which I really don't think that the Crimson Guard is giving him any benefit.
He thinks that he's back with a Phoenix Guard and wants to make justice for himself. DSDG is so slow right now, but there's also a slow going on. Oh, they used the Centaur ult. They're gonna be able to get away. They should be all right. They did lose the Sand Kingdom, but 38 more seconds. Stun, is it gonna make it? No! Paralyzing cast not gonna fly through.
It wasn't cooldown for a split second.
For a second longer.
For a second longer. If only that teleportation scroll was a second late, then he could have been stunned.
So that's basically saying that making decisions at key points and time is what's going to make you survive.
I'm talking about making decisions in key points. Centaur Warrener now has the Aghanim Scepter, which means that they'll be able to survive those 90 skirmishes much better.
And they're now extra tanky. They have what's the reduction?
They have the 60% scepter reduction. It got nerfed. It was originally about 70.
It was originally
but still
70.
It's a big thing. 60% damage reduction.
So yeah, even if if they get caught by the weave, that's gonna be a problem still. Even if you have 60% damage reduction, but it's gonna help you a lot. Okay, there's the power shot that scouts them out.
And if we take a look at at Team PNF, the only big deep or damage outputs coming out right now is from Storm Spirit as well as Pooh with the Death Ward. Pooh still hasn't reconnected yet, but they're just gonna be hopefully he'll reconnect soon.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm sure they're putting in best effort to be able to reconnect. And it's pretty unfortunate right now. So this is actually the extra challenge they have to deal with.
Yeah, they have a 1 Rax deficit. So let's see on how Team Smile is gonna be coming up from this one.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the net worth. So we really want to switch that out. Anyway, we have the net worth hasn't really changed that much, but the values keep climbing, and I would say that Viper scales with the items very well. He's probably on par with Bristleback. So this could be a problem for them if Bristleback starts to fall off because he needs more time to be able to deal his damage. Then they might be in a lot of trouble because that means they're gonna have to rely on the Brewmaster ult to keep the fight disrupted.
Brewmaster also has his Keras up, so that's just a lot of tankiness for physical damage on the side of Team PNF.
Alright, so it looks like Team Smile is going to take advantage of the situation they have right now. And it's just going to be 5-manning up. They probably want to finish the game through mid.
But the question is, can they? Again, priority targets would be Witch Doctor and Eeyore first before engaging with someone else. I mean, yeah, they can't get Piglet out. But with Shiva's Guard, that would mean that Quill Spray or a Piglet will be stacking a lot more on that Quill Spray during the team fight.
Alright,
since not everyone's gonna be able to run out from him right away. It just depends on the timing on Stampede.
Alright, so
there you go.
Lewis, while the game is getting a little more passive, we're gonna review all of our items on our players. So we have an Aghanim's on Argia. We have
Aghanim's on DSDG.
Yeah, okay, just now Aghanim's on DSDG. So that's a long range initiation along with the Centaur ult with the damage mitigation. The Aghanim is almost complete.
It's complete actually. I know.
On
It's still stacked.
Ivanova.
Yeah. It just needs the one.
500 more gold for Ivanova.
So Team Smile's playing the story of Aghanims and Force Staffs. You have a Force Staff on Vengeful Spirit. You also have a Force Staff on Sand King. So maybe the Vengeful Spirit's Force Staff is just to prevent any quick pickoffs from the Blink Dagger Brewmaster.
For the blink of that's true. That could the 700 distance can cover a lot. But right now it looks like PNF are going to be passive as they're still lacking Pooh himself. They don't have. It's only the friends. No Pooh. The ER is there, Tigger is there, Piglet is there, and as well as Kanga, but they don't have their best friend Pooh.
Yeah, the best friend Pooh. Bristleback gotta be building. Is probably building up to the heart of Thorax. He now has Vitality booster up or Octarine Core. That's what we're saying.
Octarine Core can work with Bristleback. It can, but it's kind of one of those games that items that you use when the game gets pretty crazy.
Okay, we stand corrected. Bristleback Skull Spray has a 3-second cooldown level 4. So with Octarine Core, it's about what 2.75.
No,
and well, it's not really the cooldown reduction that benefits Piglet much when he goes for Octarine Core, but the spell lifesteal.
Yeah, actually,
the spell lifesteal. I mean, with that, he's just gonna be so tanky. He's gonna be spraying kills all day and lifestealing all day. And they're going for the second Roshan, which is not yet up. Wait, it's gonna be up soon. There you go.
Just now.
Roshan is up
just the time is just double perfect. It's just too good. All right, so there's a situation right now. Smile have no choice but to 5-man up, and they have a Rax deficit. So we just saw an FEG getting destroyed, and that means that there's no longer anything blocking the path towards the Roche, towards the Ancient.
There's still one FEG though.
Alright, so the Aegis is now claimed by the Tigger. Again, this is the same situation again. There's even a double damage rune on Kanga. If they spot him out,
they try to go.
No, they're just gonna back off. They're gonna back off. They don't want any part of this. They don't want to fight a fight where they have to fight. They have to kill the Tigger twice. They have to kill Tigger. Yeah, they have to kill Tigger twice.
Going for the Bloodstone now. He just needs the recipe, and that means lesser mana problems from him. Kanga. He's sitting on 4k gold. What's his next? I know. What's the best or what's the next item choice for him?
Aghanim.
Aghanim Scepter. Okay. So I totally agree with you there. I was hoping that you were gonna be giving me another answer.
BKB is an option. BKB is an option. But he doesn't have to rely on it because he has the Brew ult and nobody can reach that. There's no other reason. There's nothing else to go with. But he goes with the Basher instead. He disagrees with us. He says, you know what? I'm gonna be a rebel.
He goes for a Basher?
Yeah, he goes for the Basher. He wants to be a rebel. Like,
wait, did the Primal Split?
No, they don't carry.
They don't carry the Bash, right? They don't carry the Bash. Okay, that was cleared out for you guys.
Anyway, Smile, they're really curling up into a defensive curl right now. They don't even want to go into their lanes. This is okay, but the situation is pretty bad for them, don't you think so?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. They're playing by the tempo of Team PNF. It's like Team PNF is just really waiting for Pooh, for the Witch Doctor to reconnect. That they're just sending in creeps towards the base. They're pushing, but not really pushing really deep into Team Smile's territory. They're just going beyond the river, just giving them a lot of creeps to deal with. And Team Smile has a 1 Rax deficit. It's a big problem for them. They try to smoke up, but no one's gonna be left to defend since they're going for the 5-man death ball.
Right. So the problem I spot here is that basically, if I draw this line on the map, this is kind of where their control is. They can't really go beyond the river. This is a no for them, and that gives you this much of the map as a control point. So they can farm that much. They can farm that much. In fact, they can even farm up to the tier 2s and not have a problem.
And they really are farming so much. I mean,
for farming, I mean like over 12,000 gold farming in advantage. They're just steadily gaining more and more advantage over the game. This is a slow strangulation on the advantage against TSDG and Ivanova.
Okay, Ear's gonna be going for the Solar Crest now. Could be a great pick against.
ER goes for not the Solar Crest, but instead.
He's going for the Guardian Greaves. Okay.
So you have a heal that's completely costless and even gives
second best item in 6.84.
As people would claim.
As people would claim. I mean, for me, the best item still is Solar Crest.
What?
Okay, connection timeout. Jesus Christ. Boo is back, but he's still having some connection problems. As far as this game is, Tigger is gonna be hit with a power shot, but it's gonna be okay. This is the bounty rune.
Alright, this is which doctor is back?
Yeah, he's back, but he's still having some connection issues.
Alright, it's just unfortunate that has that's the status of our servers right now. But admin say play on.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He now has the Aghanim Scepter.
So he's not gonna gun down 3 targets all at the same time.
Jesus.
So I would say that right now, Smile, even despite the pressure from the actual technical problems you're getting, there's also the stress of having to deal with.
Yeah,
Welcome back
the Raxley visit. Oh, we're gonna get one more pause. Who was out, but Sand King is okay. Why is it resumed?
Not sure. They're asking for a pause. I think they're asking for admin's permission for a pause.
Okay, we're just waiting for the admins. Meanwhile, Tier 2 is gonna be gunned down by Team Pure Friends. They're starting to knock on these Tier 3s. They can dive in right here.
Alright, so...
Yeah, they just go straight right in.
Smile says...
Panic pause. Dude, your Sand King is...
The Sand King's disconnected.
Disconnected. What's the where's the panic pause in there?
No, but...
oh yeah, they run out of the pause time?
Yeah, because the admin says the total pause time should only be 10 minutes, so they can't pause anymore. And, to be fair, they've been operating for a while now without the Witch Doctor, without food. So, it's a difficult argument. This is kind of a messy game, technically, because of all the technical issues that happen. He does initiation with Eng'g, as well as the Brewmaster. They are gunning down 4. Ivanova is getting killed down. He loses his HP, and the Weave is just ruining their armor. DSTG with Tanky Viper, no longer true. That's a double kill on 2. Now they have 3 dead. And Aegis is now reclaimed, and this specific area is just going to be the next victim on the play. Triple kill for Pooh. What a comeback for him.
Big comeback for Pooh right there.
You really back again.
That guy.
Okay, Ivanova calls GG.
Now being called.
So, yeah, we do apologize for the quality of the game. I just can't imagine.
Yeah, we've got a very bad technical issue during the middle point. That could have been a much more beautiful fight, but still, big, credit to both teams for giving us.
All right, so looks like Smile might be relocating. So our game 2 might be game 2 might be moving to there might be
we might be taking a bit of a longer break. We'll just check with the administrators on how would that go. But yeah, Team Pooh and Friends gonna be getting their second win of this best of 5 series. They only need to win one more game before they take home the championship. And this is the quick recap of what just happened right there. Team Smile had the early game.
Yeah, they did.
They did have the early game. They were winning all the lanes, maybe except for the one-on-one on Centaur versus Stormsurf, but that's kind of expected. But when the team fights were in, when the early skirmishes were just happening all around the map, they've had the early game entering into mid game, but the tankiness of Team PNF's lineup just worked for them. I mean, they might not have a lot of damage. The biggest damage source so far from the early game phase was from Stone Spirit jumping around and dealing damage with Static Remnant as well as his third skill.
Yeah.
But the sustain from Witch Doctor and Dazzle just helping Bristleback as well as Brewmaster just to tank up a lot of damage, spray a lot of quills, and just running through the middle of Smile's lineup.
Anyway, so just let's turn that situation around. Like, what could have Smile done to make that game more in their favor?
Well, they were winning the team phase early, but when the mid game phase came in, it was evident that PNF is relying to the tankiness. So instead of going for the full-on team fights, they could have went for the ganks. They have SMA that ball lineup. They have three stuns. Yeah, they have a tricore. They have 3 stuns. They have good burst damage for single targets. So, they could have went and picked off heroes one by one. They could have taken out the supports first, Witch Doctor and Dazzle, before going to full-on team fight.
Okay.
So Team Smile, bottom line, they won the team fights early, but they could have prevented full-on team fights in the mid game.
Okay, so yeah, they were kind of able to convert their
Yeah.
early game advantage, but they were no longer able to reverse the situation when PNF brought the fight to them.
Yeah, but I fight to them.
So maybe if they were able to kite them a little longer, or waste some ults, that would have been gone. That would have been in their favor,
Would have been
like,
in favor
quite
still.
heavily. They did have the Centaur ult to make sure that people can get away, but unfortunately, among things happening, we
We
Well,
have some big technical issues going on right now. Jesus Christ.
admin said play on, and I believe in what he said. I trust their judgment. And now we're standing at a 2-0 in favor of Poo and
Team
Friends.
PNF. And by the way, yes, this is the Stellar Dota 2 tournament
Yes.
hosted and organized by the UP Gaming Guild. It's an integral D tournament, by the way. 2 teams from 8 different departments of engineering and computer science courses or computer courses. And tonight is the grand finals. 2-0 for Team PNF. And we'll yet to see if Team Smile is going to be recovering on the next game.
All right. So for now, we're gonna double check with our tournament organizers with how we're going to be covering the next games. So
We'll just take a quick break, then we'll be right
yeah,
back.
we'll make updates to you.
Oh, but I don't think Phoenix has enough mana to support 2 ultimates. They only have 700 mana. No, eventually picks off the Lion there. This Strength Protector throwing in his OG, locks the Fatal Stain and the Sand King in place. Quack FE throws his ultimate, not going to be able to do that. Significant damage. Finds the kill on the Phoenix right there. And now it's a 1-for-3 exchange in favor of K70. Double kill there on the Best of Spears. And now Jonas with Friend panicking. This Troll Ward would fall to the Shadow Queen. And now, whoa, wonderful play. Widow Pain might actually get killed. The godlike streak goes to the sniper. Wonderful play. There's just so much gold coming in from them. And now Troll Ward is so falls to the Miracle. It's a 2-for-2 exchange now. Wonderful arrow coming in, hitting on the BF, and Quack is coming in for the kill. Just ends it with a Fisher. Auto attack coming from Patty. Patty finds the kill there with 5. Be able to deal with one. He has the alacrity buff, and it's going to add an attack speed. It's a pure online. No, Dual Scepter coming in from Invoker. Oh wow, ultimate. That turn around from just saves everybody. Just saves the Magnus. Magnus still alive. The Desolator from Passy is just killing everybody. It's a team wipe again with that fan gaming. Wonderful play right there. I don't know, man. You thought that Magnus would die, but he's still alive. And wow, that's just good. Really, really good initiation. This Blink Dagger on access speed. Now Howling also has his Blink Dagger as well. Coming in from both teams, and now Ultra Kill from Quack SE just finishes everybody from Deadpan Gaming. Everybody is getting caught out.
They're gonna move back. No, they wanna
move in. They're gonna go for it. Storm Spirit goes right past everybody up. Pops the BKB, takes the Lion away. Clockwork locks one hero down. I think it was the Earthshaker. Lycan just running away, chasing everybody down. The Sniper actually just, this Lycan is just being very annoying. The Sniper takes the Lycan HP down, but now 3 heroes are dead. 4 heroes are dead for Deadpan Gaming. And now Sneaky going for the TP. Will they be able to cancel? Wonderful cogs right there. And now Shapa will be able to vortex him in. And Sneaky doesn't have a choice. It's going to be a team wipe for Deadpan Gaming and a push. An inevitable push. Oh no, a Roche. Yes, a Roche for Jonas with Friends.
Okay, here comes. Oh, he catches so many, and into the Echo's land. Battlecide cannot. He does not have the buyback. He dies. No, Dodger doesn't get picked off. That's 1-for-1 so far. He said he doesn't really mind. Okay, the Tombstone is going to give them a 14 HP dropping. But there you go. They do pick up the Tinker, but he is respawning in like a minute. The Mana Void cleans up so many. Oh no, the Mana Shield's about to wear off. He's going to lose the tanking, but the HP. He has so much more damage. He wants to keep going. He has the Aegis. He doesn't care.
Oh, meanwhile,
initiation, but the hasty was going to keep him safe. He's going to keep him safe.
he's not done yet. He's not to go in. He doesn't
Alright,
have
dude.
vortex.
Oh, the stun. Oh, what a beautiful dodge. He gets it. He still has haste. He's going to be okay. Wait, the ball's on this guy. Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
And now RDD is in a lot of trouble, getting slowed by 2 spells. 3? No, double silence. But Skyrath Mage realizes he's alone in this world. Here comes the Storm Spirit. Time to party for me. Daniel almost gets killed, but no, it's going to be D. The Earthshaker is not down, but look at Earthshaker's position. And the fissure was just perfect. RDD might be facing death. Triple kill on RDD! Are you serious? Daniel, he came back, and he might be giving away more gold. And there you go. That is 4 down for nothing. Elastic right now is a big problem. So he's almost got keys. He's gonna die to this. One more right click, and what a block with these! Whoa, no! He makes such a wonderful block with the trance. So there you go. And again, Kebs is caught with Ayo. Ayo might actually die to this. And he does get caught out. Yes, here you go. There you go.
Talking about
HP
range.
is dropping, but he's getting poisoned. And burst damage number 1. He wants to bounce the damage instead. It wasn't the wisest decision now. Hey, right, fall off. Yes, he does get killed off. Ryan Mems will not be able to attack off. Yeah, he gets killed, but it's gonna be a full-on team wipe.
And an ultra kill for T. Jesus.
Okay, the Aegis is now picked off. The end. Their views where they are. This could be a big issue. Cirque is caught out, and here, the fissure actually traps her. Hey, uses the Aegis immediately. There's also the Laguna blade that was spent, and that's just gonna be the Rubik dead. Is there anyone else they can find?
Nope.
No, nothing.
Team already just broke out.
Okay, now they're coming in, and the weave is already taking this effect. Dumbfounded is having fun here. Now Beaver Knight has the Massive Madness. Cirque is gonna get picked off. Thanks to the Queen of Pain. Kev's almost dead. Superbia cannot last this. Cirque, 4 are dead. Hey, it's just walking away, no longer protected by an Aegis. Now slow, now burst it down. This is it. Here comes the team wipe. It's gonna be the Rocket that's gonna finish him off in 1 second, and it flies off. Queen of Pain picks it off with a triple kill.
Jesus Christ.